my god! A Kraken is a real legend. Let's try that again. Oh my god! The Kraken is an actual thing? Today we're going to be looking at the ocean is way deeper than you'd think. Now, I would be using headphones right now, since I have this new haircut, I don't know. I guess I'm not wearing headphones. So I guess let's get on to the video. But before I start this video, I just want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe before we start this video. Can you guys do it? Alright, 3, 2, 1, smack that thumbs up button right now. I sound like Gaming with Kev right now. Sorry for Gaming with Kev, don't sue me. But, alright, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! It's time to smack that button. Alright, let's get started. I'm drinking some ginger ale right now. Squeps, whatever it's called. And I'm just gonna have this for the whole video. So let's start.
The ocean is really, really deep. Deeper, in fact, than most of us realize. If you were to shave off all of the land from the tops of every continent and island in the world and fill up the ocean's deepest points with that land, then the entire Earth would be covered in an ocean 2 miles deep. 3/4 of our planet is already
really deep,
covered in
actually.
water, though, and it goes a lot deeper than just 2 miles.
Sounds about
Let's
right.
start with a sense of scale. This dot right here is the size of an average human.
Hey,
This
that's
slightly
me.
larger dot is the size of an elephant, and this is the size of the largest ship ever built, the Knock Nevis.
Wait, the Nog Nevis? I never heard of that. Well, I heard of it, but that's the longest ship. I thought the Titanic was the
With
biggest
that in
ship.
mind,
I didn't know
let's
there
start
was
going
a Nog
underwater and
Nevis.
see what we find
I didn't
out.
know that.
The first milestone is at 40 meters below the surface, which is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving. A little further
True.
down at 93 meters is where the wreck of the Lusitania was discovered, which is interesting because the Lusitania itself is 240 meters long, which
Ooh.
means that it sank in water shallower than it is long, so if the ship was standing on its stern or bow, it would be sticking out of the water. Just slightly deeper than that, at 100 meters, is where diving can become seriously fatal if you're not careful because of decompression sickness. But that didn't stop a man named Herbert Nitsch to accomplish the free diving world record at a depth of 214 meters. This guy swam down to this level with just one single breath. But
What?
a little further down at
Wait, what? I thought he was using the snorkel, but one breath? Okay, that's a world record, alright. Put him in all the
332
books.
meters, we have the
'Cause that's
scuba
crazy.
diving world record, which was accomplished by another man named Ahmed Gabir. If he had swam down another 111 meters, then he would have reached the height of the Empire State Building if it was submerged underwater. And a little further than that, at 500 meters below the surface, we arrive at the maximum dive depth of blue whales, the largest creatures on the planet and also the limit of the U.S. Seawolf-class nuclear submarine. At 535 meters, we can witness the maximum dive depth of emperor penguins, and this is when we must bring up the intensity of water pressure. At this level below the surface, the water pressure exerted on a person, or the penguins, would be roughly equivalent to a polar bear standing on a quarter. So further down the depths, at 830 meters, would be the height of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the tallest building in the world.
That's
Once
pretty
we
hard.
hit 1,000 meters below the surface, we begin to enter the scary zone. Light from the surface can no longer reach beyond this point, so
Huh?
the rest of the ocean below is shrouded in permanent darkness. On top of that, the water
That's-
pressure you would experience at this point would be about the same as if you were standing on the surface of the planet Venus, meaning that you would die very quickly. You would also meet the giant squid at this sea level if the water pressure didn't already kill you. At 1,280 meters, we reach the maximum depth dived to by the leatherback sea turtle, and further down at 1,828 meters, we would reach the deepest part of the Grand Canyon were it to be underwater with us. Down at 2,000 meters, we start to encounter some of the
I'm
more
not even
terrifying
talking
sea
so
creatures,
much.
like the ominously named black
2,000
dragonfish,
meters,
a
that
carnivorous
fast?
beast with a stomach that
Damn.
doesn't allow light to be emitted through it, meaning that
What are you
since
talking
we're
about?
in total darkness underwater at this point, the only way you would ever see this thing is
Oh
with
my
a flashlight.
god, that is scary.
A little further down, at 2,250 meters, we would reach the maximum depth dived to by both sperm whales and the very frightening colossal squid.
Oh,
Sperm
no.
whales often have sucker marks and scars scars left on their bodies from
Squids.
battles with the colossal squid that
Yeah.
likely take place at these incredible depths. The
that's-
squids themselves can grow to be 14
Oh
meters
my
long and weigh up
God!
to 750 kilograms with
Oh,
eyes the
that's-
size of a dinner plate and razor-sharp sickles in the middle of their tentacles. So yeah, good luck with that down there.
Oh, that's
Way
good. That's-
further down at 3,800 meters, we can find the wreck of the RMS Titanic. And a bit past that, at 4,000 meters, we start to enter the abyssal zone of the ocean. Water pressure is at an astonishing 11,000 pounds
my
per square inch down here. And there are
God.
numerous strange, almost alien-like creatures that inhabit these depths, such as the fangtooth, anglerfish, and viperfish. Down at
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know
4,267
I never
meters is
knew an
the average depth of
anglerfish.
the ocean where you would normally expect to hit the floor, but there are parts of the ocean that go significantly deeper than even this. At 4,791 meters rests the wreckage of the battleship Bismarck, sunk during World War II, and way down
World
at 60
War II! World War.
1,000 meters
I
is
was
the
trying to
beginning
make
of
an
the
actual
Hadal
speed.
Zone, named after the underworld Hades.
I'm not shocked. I'm shocked that like it's so dark. Did you see the picture? It was so dark. That means that you can barely see a thing. What the hell is this?
Elf. The water
Hadal
pressure
Zone.
down at these depths can become 1,100 times what you would experience way back on top at the surface, which
Oh,
is roughly
no.
equal to an elephant balancing on a postage stamp or a single person carrying the weight of 50 Boeing 747 jumbo
50?
jets. Down at these depths, you would be crushed immediately without any outside protection, but life still exists down here in various strange forms. At 6,500 meters, we reach the maximum depth that the DSV Alvin can dive to, a popular research submarine that helped to discover the Titanic.
Oh.
Way further down at 8,848 meters below the surface, and we have arrived at the height of Mount Everest, where to be upside down and placed underwater. And then, way further past even that, at 10,898 meters, we arrive at the depth reached by James Cameron in 2012 during the Deep Sea Challenger mission. The deepest point in the ocean yet reached by humans was back in 1960, though, when two men named Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard reached a depth of 10,916 meters using their Trieste submarine. It took them 5 hours to descend through the ocean to this depth, and they
Yeah.
only stayed for 20 minutes before a window cracked and they began to resurface.
Oh,
Just a bit further
shoot.
down from there at 10,972 meters, and we reach the average flight altitude of a commercial airliner. So if you've ever looked out of a window while on a flight and looked down to the ground, that's a very good sense of how incredibly deep down into the abyss that we are currently at.
Oh my God.
Finally, when we hit 10,994
Finally, that's
meters,
the
we have
last?
hit
That's
the
it?
bottom of the known ocean called the Challenger Deep, right here on
Challenger
this
Deep.
map, just about 300 kilometers southwest of Guam Island.
Guam.
However,
Pacific.
it is believed that there are almost certainly even deeper parts of the ocean than this that
Yeah.
just haven't been discovered yet. It wasn't until 1997, after all, that the Sirena Deep was discovered with a depth of 10,732
I'm so scared right
meters,
now
making
watching
it the
this.
second deepest known point in the ocean.
Second
It is
deepest.
estimated that only about 5% of the ocean's floor has been accurately mapped, leaving the other 95% to be currently a mystery. It may be only
Are you kidding me? No way. I thought it was like at least 10% of the people of the creatures that were found. But 95% is
only
not
a matter of time before an
Discovered?
even deeper part of our ocean is found, and who knows what we may discover there.
COVID-19.
What, that's it?
Some people get
That's
it.
it? Okay, I guess. What do you expect? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys there. Bye!